Well guys, everybody's had a little bit of time to settle in from the latest episode of WandaVision, to take in everything that's happened, and to rewatch it once, twice, or 3 times in some of our cases. And as people have started to realize, the X-Men films are openly mentioned in the audio description. So let's get to this, and what exactly does this mean? Okay, so we all know by now the ending of the latest episode of WandaVision. Pietro comes back, except it's not the Pietro we knew, it's not Aaron Taylor Johnson, it's instead Evan Peters, who we've known was cast in this series for a while now, but it's confirmed that he is playing her brother, and it's confirmed he's Quicksilver. Now, there's still a lot of debate whether he's going to turn out to be something else, but for right now, this is all we got to go by, and this is all the things we can really look at for theories and for clues. Well, what happens if you enable the audio description / subtitles in the Disney Plus settings is the scene where he shows up. It says, and I quote, "In Westview, Wanda stares at the version of Pietro from the X-Men films." It actually openly says X-Men films as part of this. They're trying to let you know, to make that connection there. If you're confused, here's where he's from. Here's where you know him from. This is that character. Again, I don't think there's anything more here. I understand why right now people are reluctant to believe this, but A, this is a multiverse show, and they said this is leading into the multiverse where they're going to be exploring the multiverse of Marvel, and B, this is all we got to go on so far. If there's a twist down the road and this is all part of the setup, we can't grade it on that because that's not what we've been given, right? So you have to go with what's here. But the fact of the matter is, they're openly acknowledging the existence of the X-Men and mentioning those films and the continuity he's from in the MCU for the first time. I mean, that's pretty huge, right? Like, that's not something to be taken lightly, to look at this and go, okay, but still, maybe that's not him. Again, evidence suggests it is. If it turns out in 2 episodes that he was some sort of manifestation from the multiverse used by Mephisto or something, cool. But then they're still acknowledging, hey, we pulled them from the multiverse, right? So we don't know, but for right now, this is it, right? And this is what we got to go by. And it's quite evident that even if this isn't Pietro per se, it's still a version. Maybe it's not the one from the X-Men films. We don't know because they call him Peter in that, right? But again, we just don't know what the idea is here. We're halfway through the story now. We still got 4 more episodes to expand upon this and see where we land. And on top of that, we still got way more because we got the Multiverse of Madness, we got Deadpool coming to the MCU, so there's still so much time to explain this that maybe we don't even get a full explanation in the series, but instead it's explained somewhere down the road somewhere else. I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see at this point, but I believe, as it suggests right now, that is Pietro from the X-Men movies. And I'll mention it here for the last time in case you guys want our full commentary. There's like 40 minutes. We go over the length of the episode. We talk at 100 miles per hour because there's so much to talk about it. This will be the last time I mention in one of these videos. The audio commentary is there. It's up for community members. If you guys have ever enjoyed our audio commentaries, this one is worth it. It's great. We've gotten a great response from the community members. It's out there. Check it out if you like. And know that we will have every MCU episode going forward under audio commentary there for members. So there's a lot coming.